Man, that's good music, isn't it? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house many creatures were stirring because it's time for NFL Primetime. Are we really back doing this,
We're
Chris
back,
Berman?
Boom.
Tom Jackson, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Tom.
Christmas, Boom.
25 years we've been at it. 19 years we did this every Sunday night. It was great. We've had more football. We've had a lot of, and we got an hour Christmas Eve, long before Santa comes down the chimneys, to give you a little bit of fun, a little bit of football, and maybe a little analysis, and maybe a little look ahead and a look behind. How about that? Does that sound good?
It sounds great.
Let's unwrap the present, shall we? One thing that needed to be unwrapped was one of the most vaunted divisions every year, the NFC East. Do you know that since the merger and they went this way, 1970, every year at least one, if not two or three teams, had double-digit wins, but it's possible, unless Dallas won out, that no one in the great, if you will, NFC East would have double-digit wins. Dallas was at home against Philadelphia. That's a later game. We'll see what would happen, if it would mean much to Dallas or anything at all to Philly, hoping against hope that the Jets would beat the Giants. Jets-Giants. Start spreading the news. New York, New York. Here we go. It was the Jets' home game, but of course, Rex Ryan, Tom Coughlin, fans of both teams. Plexico Burress played for both teams, one of the captains for the coin toss. And from your own one on 3rd and 10, Eli Manning to Victor Cruz, and you could hear the crowd. Cruz, he could go all the way. The punt was down on the one. They held him on 2 plays, and then they give up 99 yards.
Boom, critical missed tackle. Antonio Cromartie right there around the 20-yard line. Lets him break by, score, Giants.
10-7, G-Man. Third quarter, this was an odd game. The defenses for a while playing better. Manning, Cruz, 36-yard completion. Passing, well-dressed Amani Toomer, most receiving yards, single-season Giants, 600-yard games times. Del Schaffner, the receiver for Y.A. Tittle. Ahmad Bradshaw crushes Rodney Poole, who had to go into the pool.
Yeah, supposed to be more of the speed guy. He's the guy crushing guys inside, the little man standing tall.
17-7, now 20-7, the Giants. Fourth quarter, Mark Sanchez just threw a lot. I mean, a lot. Mark Sanchez to Plexico Burress. It's a touchdown. And now the the craziness ensues. Offensive pass interference, Plexico.
Yeah, and anytime the official sees that arm extended, that's a pretty easy call for him, even though Plexico a little surprised.
The rookie Prince of Malcolm to like it, so he pushed off there. He did like it. Sanchez under pressure. Jason Pierre-Paul forces the fumble, and Justin Tuck is on it for the Giants the next play. What a turn of events. However, not named for Justin Tuck, but they looked at it's the Tuck rule.
Well, yeah, they said an incomplete pass. I've seen the Tuck rule a couple of times.
Well, the Tuck rule not for Justin. So now the Jets get ball. 4th and 2. Sanchez to Jeremy Curley. It's a 10-yard completion, and then they're going to go in except for one problem. They never complete the snap between Nick Mangold and Are you kidding me? Giants ball.
And you can see that Nick Mangold never got the snap up to Mark Sanchez. That's on the center.
So now, more craziness. Doink into the hands of David Harris, off the hands of Hakeem Nicks. Darrelle Revis said the big Eli was 9 of 27, but he had a record-tying 99-yard completion. Sanchez hit by Linval Joseph. It's a fumble. The ruling on the field, a fumble, but again, they said hand moving forward. Jets win a challenge. This is nuts.
Yeah, and you can see right here at the end, Sanchez's hand does start to move forward a little bit. So you challenge and you get it right.
All right, now, 7.5 to go. They roll right now. Can he get in for the touchdown? What? He's in. It's 20-14. Maybe we have a game. 3rd and 3, 3.5 to go. That's what we get to do on primetime. Show you these plays. DJ Ware, it essentially cinched it. Gain of 17 yards, but it's in the leg of his coach, Tom Coughlin.
Yeah, Tom took quite a blow there. You can see he's in pain. Take another look at it right there. That just doesn't get a chance to move that leg out of the way and start to hobble right now.
Well, he said he was okay after the game, and we hope that's true because you don't need this on Christmas or after a potentially huge win over the Jets. Mark Sanchez, and we're going to call this 2 safeties. A safety. B, it was intentional grounding in the end zone. But they only caught one, 22-14. And now, Tom, you never see this. The onside punt, or free kick, if you will. It's a pretty good one from Nick Folk, but the Giants get it. And now, of course, you're punting from, your own 20, so what's going to happen? Yeah. You tell me. with an 8-point lead. No, it's more than that. God, the G-Men go on to beat the Jets of Rex Ryan as Ahmad Bradshaw scores a touchdown, 29-14. The Giants beat the Jets. They've won 5 in a row regular season, dating back a while, against the Jets. Jets now need help. Giants continue to control their own destiny, although they're a team that's, 2-5 in their last 7, whatever it is. And after the game, there was a lot of talking going into the game, and it's New York. I can only imagine what was after.
I don't want to be the second best team in this city. No chance. And I'm not signing up for that. I'll go play him again. Be more than happy to go play him right now. But we're going to have to wait 4 years. I'd like to play him again this year. But, we'll see. It's a good football team. But I'm never going to concede anything. I will concede that they're better today. No question about it. No question about it.
Rex Ryan is a very disrespectful bastard. And and that's just the way he do things. And I'm glad we came out here and gave it to him. I wish I could have got a chance to go over there on that sideline, but I never had a chance to get over there. But that's just how he do things. He's disrespectful, and I understand why him and Coach Gilbert and his pops got into it a long time ago, because they all talk too much.
We had a private conversation. That's all I'll leave it as. So whatever. I mean, he doesn't like me. I respect him, but I could care less about him.
They got a big mouth coach, a big mouth and a big belly coach that talks too much, and now he finally shut up.
Well, Sal Palatone, good job of the fit. Brandon Jacobs running north-south there. A lot of talk this week, and it didn't end, and it's work. I'll let you start, Tom. It's worked for Rex and the Jets, taking pressure off his team. I'm not making apologies, but it continued and it continued, and then it didn't work. Now you die by the sword.
Well, Boom, I think it may take some pressure off of his team, but I think it antagonizes his opponent, and I think it serves to get the best out of them. The New York Giants went out on a mission to beat the Jets, and it had a lot to do with what Rex Ryan said. And I think the other thing he does, he puts extra pressure on the quarterback position in Mark Sanchez. If you watch Mark play, he is uncomfortable even in the short passing game. When you watch him play ball, the check downs, the little circle routes, the crosses, everything a little bit mistimed, not stepping into the throws and throwing with the right velocity. Sometimes he'll throw balls, try to take a lot off of it, as he does there. Ball almost gets picked, throwing off of his back foot. I think that if you look at the last 3 years of play that Mark Sanchez has been in this league, he has regressed as a quarterback, and that could be critical for the New York Jets as they go forward.
Well, the coaching came up small. The quarterback play came up. So, look, the Giants were not great by any means. You saw Eli's number. Sanchez, 30 of 59?
59, and
59?
including the 5 sacks, they backed him up to throw 64 times.
Now, let me just say this on Tom Coughlin, whose team has not exactly been lit with fire down the stretch, but then again, they beat the Patriots. They lost to the tough team. With all the talking that continued from the Jets, and there was some from both players also, Tom used one word. There were a couple of sentences, but they asked him if the talking he thought would rile up his locker room. And he said, perhaps. Rather than this, you get this. Talk is cheap, let's play the game. So the Giants live on to control their destiny, and the Jets do not.